Good evening. My name is Amon Tillery, and I'm doing my presentation on cathinone effects, uses, and risks. So, cathinone is a naturally occurring stimulant found in the cat plant. It's monoamine alkaloid, structurally similar to amphetamines, making it a potent central nervous system stimulant. It's naturally found in cat, a plant native to East Africa and the Arabian Peninsula, traditionally chewing it for its stimulant effects, which you saw on the first slide, a picture of somebody chewing it. Cathinone increases levels of dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin in the brain, leading to heightened arousal, alertness, and mood elevation. It works similarly to amphetamines but is less potent, resulting in milder effects and consumed naturally. Its cultural and traditional uses. Chewing cat has a long history in East African and Arabian cultures, often used in social and ceremonial contexts. The effects of chewing cat is mild euphoria and alertness, increased social ability, decreased appetite, and its legal status in countries like Ethiopia, Yemen, Somalia. Cat chewing is a common practice. However, cathinone and its synthetic derivatives are controlled substances in many countries. Synthetics. Synthetic derivatives of cathinone have been created for recreational use and are often labeled as bath salts or plant food. Methadone and MDPV and alpha PVP. Synthetic versions are often more potent than natural cathinone and can lead to severe psychological and physiological effects. Psychological and physiological effects. So the physiological effects is increased heart rate, blood pressure, and respiration, hypothermia and sweating, risk of cardiovascular issues, including heart attacks. Psychological effects is euphoria and increased energy, anxiety, paranoia, hallucinations, risk of addictions and dependence, particularly with synthetic cathinones. And that was not a fart, that was my mouth making that noise. So, TV. Health impacts. So, acute risks. Overdose can lead to seizures, heart attacks, and even death. There's chronic risks. Long-term use is associated with cardiovascular and psychological health issues, such as increased anxiety, memory problems, and psychosis. Addiction and dependence. Both natural and synthetic cathinones have addictive potential due to their impact on the brain's dopamine systems. So, back to its legal status. In the United States, cathinone is a classified as Schedule 1 substance, meaning it's illegal and considered to have a high potential for abuse with no accepted medical use. Global variations. Synthetic cathinones are illegal in many countries, while some are regulated or traditional use of natural cat. Current research, potential therapeutic uses, ongoing research on controlled low-dose cathinone analogs for medical purposes such as depression and fatigue. Further studies needed. Focus on understanding long-term effects, potential medical applications, and ways to mitigate risks. And thank you for tuning in on my presentation, and have a good evening. Thank you.